It helps you do your games.
Alright, which jersey should they have? Looks like they only have two options, so I guess red? White? Okay, and then which one should I have? We have gray, all red, all white.
All white too.
Yeah, we can't do two all whites. I'm gonna do Mattel.
No, I'm talking about that.
Red. I can go all white. Like I could wear all white.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's kind of like white.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Time 10 teams goes into a conflict of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Indiana Hoosiers. 48 Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And I can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing the assignment. Takes a stop that return at 22. So the Buckeyes offense will start this game. Here he comes. And any time this guy touches the ball and will touch anybody, a bolt of electricity just goes to the stadium, baby.
And they'll feature him, they'll give the ball to himself early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run.
And he forces his defender. Thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. On the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out a spot like this one, John.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment. They games to this, but they've certainly all season, so they're going to be ready to bring it today. And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. You want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And they've got him working the line now to pick. He looks up and in nicely. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's a really nice throw. If you think about being the starting quarterback at the Ohio State University, you've seen great players that here recently. What this offense expects from you. This is explosive. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically downfield. This guy has this set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go. He's playing at a high level.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick toss. That's what you expect from the senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is the 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and they did not work against this defense. On the option. Now the pitch.
Got some room to the goal line. And he rolls into the house.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the aggressive nature of the play calling there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously just kicking field goal, taking a lead early to establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. Not just get it. They score a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his spot.
And the
The coverage
team
team
gets
gets
the
the
return
turn
on
on
the
the
ground.
ground.
So
So
Indiana's
Indiana's
offense
offense
will have its
first
first
possession of the game.
As we
As
take
we
a
take
look
a
at
look at
our
our
impact players for this game,
David,
David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job. Yeah, Dave, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Hand off from the gun.
Pushes
Pushes
ahead
ahead
for
for
two.
two.
They'll
They'll
get
get
at
at
the
the
17.
17. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. But this defense wants to bring some pressure. Leads it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And he is snowed
Sacked at the 7. He just terrorized his
quarterbacks,
his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out, and then start double teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. Because sometimes they get a little bit last. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quick 30 times, very few people have done that. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
And
They'll
they'll
run
ride him down, but
not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition of running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding his zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Now the toss.
got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed. They've got home run hitters. They've scored fields. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
To kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get returned man down on the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been
And it's so great. Again gets the sack. First down sack, pushes it back down. It's 2nd down. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys, the Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Blocking it open downfield. And look for space. Even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And I like that matchup outside like this. Guys behind them, turn down, find my guy, get him a run, he gets the first down.
At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 35 after he makes a 15-yard pickup.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on the first down. These running plays, they're getting chunks of yardage.
Blocking the throw on 2nd down. This for Avery reaches back again, gets the sack. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. But guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Got to pull that offense back out there. Wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. They've done exactly that. 2 touchdowns.
This quarterback has been dialed in too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been.
And they'll do more than move the chain. They'll move that thing more than 50 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
A really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. Ohio State, the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position, Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave.
And for the end zone, touchdown, Ohio State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this three-game showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offense is the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it this distance on any given play.
And they'll get it to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They just haven't been able to get anything going. They better get started or it's going to get away from them, Dave.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you played the video. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, make something better happen early. It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. If I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give somebody some chances.
The Hoosiers want to move quickly. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to snap it quickly.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw that get back in.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Get it to the 33. Finally, this offense started to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Pass play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's got it on the line. He was bleeding through tackles and picked up the 1st down, and finally got it down. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst, he's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And after the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
Big time touchdown there can get some much needed momentum.
You gotta find something. Who you're gonna go to make that big play, get you back into it. You're not back in it yet. It's not time. You're not there yet. Just start to get back into it. Get some momentum going.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Here comes
Ohio State offense on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points. They play too fast. Their defense right now is hot.
And I think that's the difficulty of being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so we'll process and think about it.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Really nice throw there to hit the first down. You know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. You got to be accurate. You think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went the first round. That's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first rounder in the future.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Hook up a bunch of yards on the first down, make that second down really, really manageable. It's a great job by the offense.
Here's the handoff. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. If you can run with that level of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Wide out in motion. They take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Got some room and into the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The
Kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
How about that? Sounds like they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball is loose. His defense got it. And he's brought down. This defense gets the ball back for its own. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosiers have been touchdown ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. We're going to go down. Listen, I just think this is a point of the offense they can play like we're here. We're going to create something now and build on in the second half.
Coach said already he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He wants to pass it on second down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Bloomington. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness is power. This young man is the top, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. The guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in a basic game.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this when it's starting the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you could look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. Just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Hammers in for a yard out to the 12.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say it just looks old. Heard a lot of football, but that's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success inside the line.
He's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Slips through the line, and the returner goes down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just as fun about football. If they're going to sit up 5 points of pressure, every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued.
So this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys' offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make tackle.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, 3 and out last time,
David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, they had a bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit for this game.
And this offensive line can do a better job. They got to protect you. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. And short to keep from getting to the first down marker. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll start this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the right side.
touchdown Buckeyes.
And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jess, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The run from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20. He's out of bounds at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think they're too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He lost one down the sideline. And that's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room for the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where your QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's the MO of this offense. They really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Breaks the tackle. He will step out, but not the pick up and a first down for this offense.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
Toss to the outside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe you'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build on. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent. Things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently.
And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Running in the red zone,
Imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option.
Got to move at the goal line.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
Reese, that's 3 for a young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. Dang, it's the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running, but none to be found. He stopped at the 23.
Final play of the quarter coming.
Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national. See how this playoff race is shaping up. And second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And this reeks again gets the sack.
This defense has done such a great. Sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Safe completion on the screen.
Give the defense credit there on third down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your uncover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
It's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing on until they find an answer.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
He is brought down.
A job to find some running room and move the chain.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Buckeyes will hustle for the line.
How good does that feel, right? You got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball. And you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Going back on the keeper. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fast motion from the offense. He'll pitch it. Not on. Yeah, 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's brought down with enough to pick up a big first down.
Fresh legs, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week.
Houston's game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got first and goal. Running back goes in motion. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Booster offense comes out ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play day to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guys. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, back. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Here they come on 2nd and 3 from the 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the pass.
A little screen to the running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. They're up to a dozen kicks today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the Bearcats just outside the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking the flight down for a touchdown last time, David.
Catches the ball. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're the offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties, see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. There hasn't been a lot of positive today. Let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the best defense. Get a stop, get them off the field. I'm not much wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
Going over the top. Fires up. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they're pretty left. Return on the interception.
It's all about making plays. This guy has been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season. What a momentum-changing play for his team.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. This one has pretty much been a punishing, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
They went into a first side of it. I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's are out executing today. Jimmy's and Joe, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and mistakes, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next day. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
And it's picked off.
He goes out of bounds, but he just about did himself. A return of the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're been incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That's a fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
I gotta wonder if this offense is trying to put this because they're doing this now. They're in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate. He goes down. Indiana back in the future offense comes out ready to go. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the back at the 5. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. He's looking to throw. And he ends up taking a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and 8 seconds left.
And you see this with the levels of the pressure of quarterback. His numbers drop. Not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. One more play to pad the stats. Going up top on 1st down. And as he throws. And the pass is incomplete. And the ball game is complete. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than this.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.